we're back, okay, and hopefully from this point on we'll be able to update this vlog more regularly. We're right now in our terrace, which also functions as our small garden. Okay, like I said, I don't really collect plants, although I can propagate plants, okay, when they're given to me. Hi, hello, my name is Bong Austero. Welcome back to my channel. To those who've been asking why I seem to have disappeared in the last 2 weeks, that's because we had a family tragedy. My younger brother passed away, and my elder sister had a stroke, and this, and I was also got busy with many other commitments. So there. Anyway, in this pandemic, I decided to collect air plants. So these are some of my air plants. Most of them are actually here right now because once every 2 weeks we soak them in water for about an hour or sometimes 2 hours. Okay, so we soak them in water and then they need to be dried, okay, upside down. So things like this, ang kailangan nila, once you've soaked them in water for like an hour, you need to make sure that you try to get as much water inside as possible so that walang tubig sa loob, kasi yun ang nagkukos ng rot. Yun ang main cause ng pagkamatay ng air plants. And then you need to dry them, in my case, in this table, for about 2 hours, 3 hours, okay? Some of the air plants, recently, hindi ako bumibili ng air plants, pero pag may nakikita akong clumps, mas gusto ko yung mas binibili ko yung clumps, okay? So for example, this one is a clump, okay? Easily, kung hiwa-hiwalayin ko ito ng isa-isa, siguro mga 10 ito, okay? Gusto ko kasi ng clumps kasi pag namulaklak siya, yung madaming bulaklak, okay? So for example, ito is an Ionantha. There are, I think, 5 main mother plants. Each one has a pop. For example, this one has 3 pops. No, 4 pa nga siya eh. 4 yung pops niya. Tapos ito din, 3. So they come in a clump. Okay, pag namulaklak ito lahat, ang ganda niya kasi bilog siyang pula. Okay, so right now naka-electric fan siya kasi naka-clump siya. Okay, so once every 2 weeks, nilulubog ko din sila sa tubig, tapos ini-electric fan para I made this mistake. Hopefully mabubuhay pa naman siya. Spanish moss, kasi nandito siya, naaarawan, nauulanan. Umuulan nung mga November, araw-araw. Kahit mahangin dito sa area na to, not enough. Kaya medyo nagkaroon ng rot ng konti. Okay? So, how do I display them? Okay, we have things like this. Okay, this is it's actually still alive. It's a malunggay tree. Okay, so dinidikit namin siya dyan. Yung iba, madami kaming ganito. Kami lang gumawa. These are, we just wind them in a bottle. Pero may mga nabibili ding mga ganito na glass. Okay, o kaya like yung mga Ionantha, we actually displayed them like this, yung para siyang tree ng Ionantha, itong nandito. These are all Ionanthas. I don't soak Ionanthas unless they're in clumps. Pero these are Ionanthas. So these are medyo giant Ionanthas. Okay. Pag mamumulaklak na siya, nagbabago yung kulay. Ow! So ito, for example, nagiging pula na siya. Okay, so mamumulaklak na siya. May Ionantha druids, yellow naman siya. Iba-ibang klase din kasi. Okay. Ito, for example, mamumulaklak na kasi pula na siya. May mga nabibili din ganito. So what we do is we just put, for example, a plant, an air plant, and mag-asawa sila. Nakakaliw na siya. In my room, actually, these are the air plants in my room. You can also buy stuff like this, animals, and just put your air plant there. Pag may bulaklak yung air plant, bawal siyang isoak sa water. Bawal mabasa yung bulaklak. Pwede rin, I have a number of these things. So, yun ang maganda sa air plants kasi they're very, very flexible. Okay? Or you can just do it like that. Ito, nabibili ito, mga ganito. Okay. I just buy them from Lazada. So, I have a number of these things. So, like I said, recently, I've just been buying clumps. So, these are Funkiana clumps. Okay. This is what they look like when they're isa lang. Okay? Pero, pag namulaklak ito, magkakaroon na siya ng pups. Didikit lang sa kanya. Ito yung tsura niya pag hindi tinatanggal yung mga anak niya. So, lalaki lang siya ng lalaki, magiging malaking bola. So, mas gusto ko yung ganito na lang kaysa pinaghihiwa-hiwalay. Yun ang pinibili ko. Kasusok lang nito for like 30 minutes na. Alright, yung pinakamahirap hanapin yata ngayon are Xerographicas. Okay, yung sa Facebook groups ko, madami naghahanap ng Xerographica. This one, napalaki ko na lang. Okay, I think I had this in like maybe April. Lumaki na siya. Pero anong itsura nito pag maliit? Ganito. Okay. Ito bago. May nag-offer sa akin, I think 350 isa. So bumili ako ng 3 na Xerographica. So what else is in my small garden? Okay, like I said, I don't actively collect. Okay, pag binibigyan ako, syempre tinatanggap ko. No? So we do have succulents. Okay, mga ganito. Kaya lang hindi ako maswerte sa succulents. Maybe I'm very, very nurturing. Hindi ko matiis, hindi sila diligan. So, I have that. I actually have this, which is a tray of succulents. Okay. And then, this, which is another succulent plant, cactus. Okay, so, what else is in my garden? Well, nung una, di ba, pinakita ko na sa inyo, these are bougainvillea trees that were turning into bonsais. Okay, hindi ko pa siya nati-train ulit. Kailangan na siyang i-prune at i-shape ulit. Okay? Kaya lang naman ako nagkolekta nito kasi mga 3 years ago, sabi ko nga, nagpunta kami sa bahay ng kaibigan ko sa Laguna. Tapos parang namumuto sila ng bougainvillea. Tapos sinabihan niya ako na may mga taong kayang gumawa ng bonsai trees from the cuttings. So sinubukan ko lang. Tapos tinanim lang namin sa mga paso. Tapos pinabayaan lang. So after mga 3 years, ganyan na siya. Pwede na siyang i-train into bougainvilleas. So like I said, like itong mga ganito, isang puno lang ito. Tapos pinabayaan lang namin, dinidiligan lang every now and then. Tapos dumami na siya ng dumami. Tapos ngayon, all over the house, no? Pati sa harap ng bahay, sa likod ng bahay, yung malapit sa kalye, may mga ganyan. Okay, there's a funny story about the sanseveria. This one, pareho lang yan. Okay. This is a variegated sanseveria. Maybe 2 years ago, I went to my friend Udel's garden in Silang, Cavite. Tapos, madami yan masyado sa kanila. Okay, hindi pa kasi uso nun ang magkolekta ng, hindi pa uso ang plantito at plantita at that time. So, madami siya. Tapos parang tinatanggal lang. So, nagdala ako ng mga isang ganyan sa bahay. Tinanim namin. Tapos, dumami siya ng dumami. Okay? So, at one point, sabi namin, sige, lagay na lang natin sa harap ng bahay sa kalye. So, madami siya doon. Nung pandemic, napansin namin, wala na. Konting-konti na lang kasi madaming humihingi, madaming kumukuha. So, ayan, kinuha namin ulit at tinanim ulit. So, kasi wala na matitira sa amin. So ito, those are sunset. We're starting to propagate them. This one, ito na lang yung natira, pinamigay ko na rin yung iba. This is a variegated sanseveria given to me 2 Christmases ago by one of the directors of the bank that I worked for. Itong guzmenias, ito, these are guzmenias. Okay, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Tapos may mga bromeliads din doon. Bigay din lang yan. I'm intrigued by variegated plants like this. Okay. Tapos may nagbigay din sa akin ng isa lang na, I think my sister actually, nagdala dito ng isa lang na pot ng ito. This is insulin plant. Tapos in 3 years, ayan na siya, madami na rin siya. So, nagsisimula siya isa lang. Like itong mga to, I think giveaway yan ng kasal. Okay? Tapos, dumami na lang. Ang binili ko lang talaga recently, kasi nung nagkasakit ako, si Jen, my friend Jen, gave me a Bambino Fiddle Leaf Fig plant. Ito yon. Okay? Usually nasa room ko yan, kaya lang niripat namin just a few days ago, kaya nasa lili muna siya. So I got curious sa Fiddle Leaf kasi nga may mga Facebook groups akong nakikita na they're so passionate about their Fiddle Leaf. So ayun, bumili ako ng isang ganito. Okay, and I was able to get this for a really good price. It's my Fiddle Leaf. At yung nabili ko, meron na siyang branch na minamarkot din. So eventually, I hope it's successful. Okay. So nandito siya kasi umuulan in the last in this week. So nauulanan siya. So nilagay muna namin siya sa gilid. Okay. But yung nakakikilala sa akin, I'm something else when it comes to collections. I can become collecting things. I can become obsessive compulsive when it comes to collecting things. So I try hard not to start another collection. Kaya lang, mukhang magsisimula ulit ako ng rubber trees. No? So I have, at present, 3 rubber trees. This is a Burgundy rubber tree. Medyo malaki na siya. Sinubukan ko lang isa, see if it's going to be successful. Medyo tumutubo naman siya. So, I thought, mukhang kaya ko naman mag-alaga ng rubber tree. Mukhang hindi naman siya maselan masyado. So, bumili na rin ako ng isa pa. This is a rubber tree, but it's called a Black Prince. Medyo mahal yata siya sa market, but a friend sold this to me for a song, essentially. I think this would go easily for like 3,000, 4,000 each. But I was able to get this at a ridiculously cheap price. I couldn't say no. Ito yung medyo mahal. Okay? And I'm still deciding whether it was worth it. Pero, medyo in 2 weeks, nag-produce na siya ng isa pang dahon. So maybe I'm crossing my fingers, it will live. This is a rubber plant. This is a rubber tree. It's a Tineke. So, we were in Tarlac recently. I actually saw another rubber plant that I would have wanted, except na hindi maganda yung condition ng plant. Okay? So, hindi ko siya nabili. Maganda sana kasi malaki na. Kaya lang hindi maganda yung condition ng plant. It was a lemon lime rubber tree. Okay? Maganda din yung itsura niya. But yun na lang muna. So, maybe I'll just start with 4 rubber trees. Okay? So, this is it. This is the what's in my mini garden. Okay, so the other plants that are here, this used to be inside my room. This was given to me by my friend Ging. It's called a mini garden. It's actually a terrarium. Okay, but that's usually inside my room. But we brought it out para maarawan konti. What else is here? Aside from the air plants, air plants madami talaga. Halos kumpleto na ako ng air plants that are available locally in the Philippines. No? Except lang yung mga imported air plant at saka mga hybrid, yung mga crossbreed na nila, yun wala pa ako. Okay? But otherwise, I'm happy. I have, this is a new one. This is a talinum plant. This is the local spinach. gulay actually, given to me as a gift by the chairman of the board of PNB. Okay, anyway, sige. So, I'd like just to note, itong mango tree na to, kung mapapansin nyo, may bunga pa siya dun, oh. Okay, kasi, kabubunga pa lang dito. Nakikita mo? Okay, kabubunga pa lang niya actually. Pero, namumulaklak na naman siya. So like in 3 months time, madami na naman siyang bunga. Kasi kung titingnan mo, namumulaklak na naman siya. Okay? And I've said this before, I think in one of the vlogs, this is a very, very generous mango tree. Talagang tuloy-tuloy lang siyang nagbubunga. But a friend of mine also said this is because one of the benefits of the pandemic has been cleaner air, a better environment that's more conducive for plants. And maybe that's why many of us have become all of a sudden plantitos and plantitas. Kasi nga, the plants are blooming and their growth is lush, you know. So magandang mag-alaga ng plants ngayon kasi hindi masyadong polluted yung environment. Kaya lang pabalik na naman tayo sa normal, what is considered the new normal. So medyo madami na namang sasakyan, babalik na naman yung pollution. But hopefully we have learned something from this pandemic, okay, and hopefully we become better people because of what happened to us. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please subscribe and please like this video if you learned something from it. Thank you. Bye.